what the definition of insanity is.
Hello there, it is I, the Geordie Nerd, and I am back again with another episode of RWBY. It's been a little while, I do apologise for that. I'm going to try and get some more RWBY out, just obviously with lockdown being over and stuff like that. It was hard work to get stuff out. I mean, not this show. But yeah, if you enjoy this show and you would like to support the channel, the Patreon is down below. Obviously, this is owned by Rooster Teeth. I don't make any money from these reactions, which is totally fine because this show is friggin' awesome and I love it. And I don't care about that. That's not why I'm doing it. The links for my Patreon, for Facebook and Twitter and Discord are all down below if you'd like to check them out. But let's just get into this now and have some fun.
I need you to pick a tablecloth. Aren't they both the same? I don't even know why I asked.
Whoa.
So, have you picked out a dress yet? What's the point? Who cares about the dance if Blake isn't going?
Oh, don't worry. She's going.
Weiss!
I thought we agreed. No doilies.
If I don't get doilies, you don't get fog machines.
Your dance is gonna have fog machines?
We were thinking about it.
That's pretty cool.
You ladies all excited for dress up?
Yeah, right.
Laugh all you want. I'll be turning heads tomorrow night.
What are you two wearing?
Clothes.
This?
Ignore him, for he knows not what he says.
Hey, I may have moved to Mistral, but I grew up in Vacuo. It's not exactly a shirt and tie kind of place.
Yeah, we've noticed.
So, what does Blake think of all this? She's still being all, you know...
Blakey?
Obviously. I still can't think of a way to change her mind.
Guys, trust me. Blake will be at the dance tomorrow.
I mean, usually when you see a red dot, it's either a sniper or you're trying to wind up your cat or your dog. So maybe you should duck. I guess it works.
Hello! What do you... We need to talk.
Yeah!
Huh?
We need to talk. Ren, I'm just gonna come out and say it. You are one of my best friends. These past few months, I feel like we've really bonded. Even though you don't say much. I mean, you're really quiet. To be perfectly honest, I don't know that much about you personally, but darn it, I consider you to be the brother I never had.
And I you.
Which is why I wanted to get your advice on girls.
Girls?
I just don't know how to... Girls, I guess what I'm asking is, well, how did you and Nora, you know...
We're not actually together.
Nora, I said headphones on!
John, what is this all about?
It's Weiss. I'm completely head over heels for her, and she won't even give me a chance. She's cold, but she's also incredible. She's smart and graceful and talented. I mean, have you heard her sing? I just wish she'd take me seriously, you know? I wish I could tell her how I feel without messing it all up.
Then do it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
What?
Tell her exactly what you've just said. No ridiculous schemes, no pickup lines. Just be honest.
But what if...
Jean.
What's the worst that can happen if you're honest with someone? If it's someone you find attractive or what have you, the worst they can say is, I'm sorry, but I don't see you like that. Then you get to move on, and you've got a basic understanding of, oh, well, that person doesn't like me like that. Yes, it'll hurt. Yes, you'll probably be upset, but you'll get over it. You can move on. Instead of wasting your time hoping and wishing somebody could be with you, when in actuality you could be with someone. You could spend your time with someone who actually sees you that way as well. I mean, that's something I don't think I've ever understood, where you see men or women who are attracted to somebody, and obviously it's not reciprocated, but they spend years of their time trying to break them down. Like, well, no, you would like us, just give us a chance. Like, just, you've got to move on. You've got to live your life. You cannot just spend your whole time chasing after one person. It's just insane. You only live once. You could be hit by a bus tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? But yes, move on, Paul.
You can't get it wrong if it's the truth.
You're right. Thanks, Pyrrha. Good talk, Ren.
Yeah, but you could have let him put some pants on.
Practice what you preach, Pyrrha.
Exactly.
Yang, if you're going to tell me to stop, you may as well just save your breath.
I don't want you to stop. I want you to slow down.
We don't have the luxury to slow down.
It's not a luxury. It's a necessity.
The necessity is stopping Torchwick.
And we're going to. But first you have to sit down and listen to what I have to say.
Fine.
Ruby and I grew up in Patch, an island just off the coast of Vale. Our parents were huntsmen. Our dad taught at Signal, and our mom would take on missions around the kingdom. Her name was Summer Rose, and she was like super mom. Baker of cookies and slayer of giant monsters. And then, one day she left for a mission and never came back. It was tough. Ruby was really torn up, but I think she was still too young to really get what was going on, you know? And my dad just kinda shut down. It wasn't long before I learned why. Summer wasn't the first love he'd lost. She was the second. The first was my mom. He wouldn't tell me everything, but I learned that the two of them had been on a team together with Summer and Crow, and that she'd left me with him just after I was born. No one had seen her since.
Why did she leave you?
That question. Why? I didn't know the answer, but I was determined to find out.
Yeah, that hit pretty deep. Speaking of deep, I have a podcast. It's called Going Deep, an honest podcast. And yeah, we'll ask questions like that. Why did parents leave, or why didn't the lovers and stuff like that? Like I said, it goes deep. So if you're interested, I'll stick the link down below for that too. But yeah, wow. I've been dealing with some stuff since the podcast, and that just brought it back up again.
It was all I thought about. I would ask anybody I could what they knew about her. Then, one day, I found something. What I thought was a clue that could lead me to answers. Or maybe even my mother. I waited for Dad to leave the house, put Ruby in a wagon, and headed out.
Damn.
I must have walked for hours. I had cuts and bruises, was totally exhausted, but I wasn't going to let anything stop me. When we finally got there, I could barely stand. But I didn't care. I had made it. And then I saw them. Those burning red eyes. There we were, a toddler asleep in the back of a wagon and a stupid girl too exhausted to even cry for help. We might as well have been served on a silver platter. But, as luck would have it, our uncle showed up just in time. My stubbornness should have gotten us killed that night.
Yang, I'm sorry that happened to you, and I understand what you're trying to tell me, but this is different. I'm not a child, and this isn't just a search for answers. I can't just—
I told you, I'm not telling you to stop. I haven't. To this day, I still want to know what happened to my mother and why she left me, but I will never let that search control me. We're going to find the answers we're looking for, Blake. But if we destroy ourselves in the process, then what good are we?
You don't understand.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit emotional here. Whew. I'm good. I'm not gonna cry or nothing. Suck the tears back up.
And I'm the only one who can do this.
No, you don't understand. If Roman Torchard walked through that door, what would you do?
I'd fight him.
You'd lose.
I can't stop him.
You can't even stop me. I'm not asking you to stop. Just please, get some rest. Not just for you, but for the people you care about. And if you feel like coming out tomorrow, I'll save you a dance.
Neptune!
Oh, hey, what's up?
I know this is a little unorthodox, but I wanted to ask you something. Would you like to accompany me to the dance tomorrow?
No, that's my boy.
Oh, you look beautiful! Can we have a serious talk about how Weiss fights in these?
Stupid, dumb neck trap.
So, does this mean we're going together?
Technically, though my first dance is spoken for.
I told you she would come.
Mission accomplished.
So, what do we do now?
Just have fun.
Does that mean I can change out of these stupid things and into my hood now? Stupid lady stilts.
Not enjoying yourself?
Oh, no. Everything's fine. I'm just not much of a fancy-pantsy dancy girl.
Relatable.
Well, you can't spend your entire life on the battlefield, even if you may want to.
Yeah, that lesson's been floating around a lot lately.
If you think about it, fighting and dancing aren't so different. Two partners interlocked, although one wrong move on the ballroom merely leads to a swollen foot.
Or a twisted ankle.
It's not every day that friends are able to come together like this. Time has a way of testing our bonds, but it's nights like these that can help keep them stronger than ever. Nights like these are ones we'll never forget.
You guys are just in time.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Oh. So yeah, this is really, really good show. Obviously, I'm loving it, but I'm missing out on the action here. I feel obviously that it's coming, of course, but I want to see some. Well, I suppose the last episode I did get some, and I did like this. It was quite touching. Like I said, I've got a podcast. We're dealing with some stuff. Me and my guests, we have a new guest each week, and it's bringing stuff up to the surface that I've felt for years but kept buried and stuff. And it was nice to see, the conversation about, obviously you deal with these things, but you've got to live your life. You've got to let them go. And it was quite nice to hear that I'm getting all soppy. But yeah, I love this shorter bits, and I'm going to try and get it out more. Obviously, with lockdown being over, I don't have as much time. But I will try my damned hardest to get more of this out, for sure. So thank you very much for watching. I do really appreciate it. Like I said, all the links are down below if you want to help support the channel, or if you just want to follow me on social media. And if you're new here, please drop a like and subscribe. I really, really, really want to get more of this out during the week, and I'm definitely going to try. So keep an eye out for more RWBY. Click the bell for notifications so you know when it's coming. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all again soon for more RWBY reaction videos.